Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to Gen Con TV. You've got Blood on the Clocktower, hosted by Skills. That's me. You're going to have a game set up for you here in just a few moments. As always, give us a follow so you can get notified anytime that we go live. Stick around. I'll get you over to take a look at the Grim here in just a few moments as I'm gathering our players. All right, let's get you over and take a look at the Grim. Looks like we're going to have 10 players for you. Say hi to chat, everybody.
Hi, chat.
Hi, Chad.
Hey, chat.
All right, I'm going to go set up a game. Be right back. All right, chat. So we're going to have a 10-player game for you. The script that we're running today is called Pomp and Circumstance. It's by Kat. Thank you very much, Kat. I love this script. Let's go ahead and get a game set up. We're going to have 10 players. So we're still going to have 2 minions, no outsiders. So we may throw a Baron in just for the outsider manipulation and see what happens. The question is, what kind of game do I want to run? On this, your demons on this script are Pucko, Little Monster, Nodashi, and Vigor Mortis. Your minions are Widow, Witch, Baron, and Marionette. Outsiders, Snitch, Klutz, Barber, and Puzzle Master. And of course, this was designed for the Steward and Knight release. So you've got Steward, Knight, Bounty Hunter, Snake Charmer, Cult Leader, Town Crier, Undertaker, Monk, Savant, Juggler, Fisherman, Seamstress, and Raven Keeper for your townsfolk. Little monster games can be fun. They can be a pain to try and balance sometimes, but there's nothing too difficult on this script to make that hard. Okay, so in a Little Monster game, the way that the Mario works is that the marionette is sat next to a minion. They do not get woken to choose Little Monster. So they do not learn who their evil team is. The person that holds Little Monster will be informed who the marionette is, though. So they'll learn pretty quickly. I don't know how I want to do it. It's 10 player. If I do a Little Monster, I take the kills out of their hands. It's a Vigor. I could put in the Baron and manipulate the outsider count. No, it does not have to be the baby holders. It just says they are seated next to a minion. That's funny, that snitch is a moderated word. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do, I think I'll do a Little Monster game. We'll go ahead and do a Witch, Baron, and Marionette. Baron will add 2, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and add, I think we'll add a Barber and a Snitch. So that's 4. I need 6 townsfolk. I think we'll do a Steward, we'll do a Knight. We will do a Juggler. I will do a Fisherman. An Undertaker. And one more. Let's go ahead and give them let's go ahead and give him a Monk. Why not? So Monk and Raven Keeper are rough if Little Monsters in play, because it's dependent upon me absolutely killing into that. So we will see how it works out. All right, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is how it's going to break down. I can go ahead and pass these out. Let's do it. Boom. We send them to sleep.
Trying to represent a real one before. I've seen fake Grims where they're just stupid, which is fine.
All right, everybody. You've got your rolls. Go to sleep.
I've made a real fake Grim
So I have a choice
because
of
of the courtier, not because of
the knight, the steward, the undertaker, or the monk. Who are we making the Mario here?
Try and fuck with the evil.
Yeah,
That's
if
easy,
the
actually.
courtier's gone out of their way to try and make it misinfo.
Yeah, whereas if it's the evil team, it shouldn't have hurt the evil team too badly, right? Just let them know their poison is kind of point. It's a good team, yeah. Screw the evil team up.
One of my first games of Clocktower on the unofficial was a poisoning this one.
Alright, we're gonna do Lorinda.
The first night was around 25 minutes, 30 minutes
Ooh,
long.
the knight looks so good in
Oh
red.
no!
Alright, Snitch is in play, so we're gonna go ahead and give
on the altar
them
an absolutely messed up fake Grim.
Town Crier.
Like, what is this? Is this,
And then
is this
resetting
how you
it.
play Clocktower?
Amazing. I just got
This
sent
is
a
how we
photo from
game.
The Simpsons when it happened to me, I think.
We'll give them Town
From
Crier,
The Simpsons.
Bounty
Just a
Hunter.
random picture. That has nothing to do with the
And-
photo of a still from the Simpsons.
Let's do a Raven Keeper.
It's your Grim, and I'm like, oh, what's happening here then?
I still think the best shenanigans Grim that I've ever seen sent is the time there was a sober Grim sent to the cannibal.
Okay, so what we're gonna do?
Oh yeah, that was here, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's not true.
The steward, you start knowing one good
He's like, "You right."
player. We're gonna go ahead
Spy
and
registers the
give
good
the
spy,
good
No,
player
the
as
amnesiacs ability was a sober barista. And
And
they
then the
picked
widow
the cannibal the night when the widow was executed.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
So they only had like 10 seconds to look at the Grim as well, then it was taken away from them.
And my connections dropped as well. Just to
Yeah.
add to the
we're gonna
thing.
show. I think we show.
I can appreciate it being a
Jace-
high pressure,
no.
high stress scenario, but it was
Wow.
Well,
Let's
yeah,
go and
because
show the
like,
shit
why am
from
I
in
saying
here.
this? I don't understand.
it was amazing content.
Lorinda
I would
is
say
going to
that.
get
I was
what
like, you
normally
will
should
film
be
on
you
that,
start
yeah.
knowing two players that are not the demon.
Yeah.
I'm going to show
Oh,
them
that's
both
a
the
red
minions.
token, that can't be right.
Yeah, that was a panic.
I have never ever gotten a red token in my life, and
I've watched you
Jojo
play a lot,
Jojo
Jojo, and I've
is
never
good.
seen you have a red token. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Never. And yet you play evil every game anyway.
Hey,
He likes playing for the underdogs.
Yeah.
someone's got to help them. They're not helping themselves.
Ah.
I think that's everything for setup. All right, let's go to our night order. Let's go ahead and pick who's holding Little Monster first. And we're gonna do Rob and Jojo. Let's do it. Not a poppy grower in place, so I can pull them both.
Yo,
Yo, hang on for 1 second.
oh, we're getting more minions in here. Will it be 3 minions or 2?
All right, which one of you wants to hold Little Monster?
Ooh, me.
Jojo.
All right, Jojo it is. Thank you, Rob.
Hey, chat.
Nice. Very nice. All right, Jojo, you're holding Little Monster. I'm going to go ahead and tell you Lorinda is your marionette.
Damn, I thought it'd be Arif. Alright, fine.
Yeah, Lorinda is your marionette.
All right,
and while you're at it, who you're gonna witch?
I'll pick Arif. Why not?
You want
Alright,
you want Arif?
I think that's it. Yep.
All right,
Arif.
Arif it is. Thank you.
Thank you, bye.
Nice. All right. Oh, I got to go back to them. I will go back to them though. Let's do it separately. All right, Rob. I'm here to tell you there are 3 roles that are not in play, and those are Town Crier, Bounty Hunter, and Raven Keeper.
Town Crier, Ravenkeeper, and sorry, was that?
And Bounty Hunter.
Bounty Hunter. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yo, what's up?
Yo, Town Crier, Bounty Hunter, and Raven Keeper are all out of play.
Town Crier, Bounty Hunter, what?
Raven Keeper.
Alright, thanks.
Oh, you're welcome. All right. JoJo's gone. I just need to go to Arif. Mind you, it is a short night on the first night, so we will see what we shall see. Arif is going to get George S. Let's do it.
Hello.
Hello, Arif. I'm going to wake you up and I'm going to point to George S.
Amazing. Time to leech onto George S. And believe that he's the goodest of good no matter what. That's my plan for the game, and I'm sticking with it.
All right, good luck with that plan.
Thank you.
Hello, Lorinda. I'm going to wake you up and point to 2 players. Those are going to be JoJo and Rob.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. That's literally all we have to do for the night. So, see what you guys are saying here in chat. Yeah, the mug was beautiful. And yeah, JoJo is already holding Little Monster, which makes perfect sense. I get that the night can be very meh in a Little Monster game because it doesn't really help you. Because with a Little Monster, it just means that they are not the demon at that point in time. So I understand that. Yeah, JoJo should know immediately what the 3 minions are. Literally, they know that there's a marionette already, and if they got Snitch, they know that that Rob's got to be the Baron. So, all right, let's update that. JoJo is holding. Little Monster does not normally get bluffs, but because there is a Snitch in play, the minions do. So Snitch gives 3 bluffs. Yes, the demon gets 3 extra bluffs with the Snitch in play, but because it's a Little Monster game, there is no demon. Correct. The Little Monster does not get demon bluffs, but the Snitch puts 3 in play for the minions. Okay. So let's go ahead and get this rolling. Good morning, everybody. A beautiful morning here in Ravenswood Bluff. Any morning that I die is a beautiful morning because that means a game of Clocktower has started. So let's go ahead and get this underway. Some of you will be joining me in the afterlife if you don't find a demon real soon. So I'm looking forward to talking to you once that happens. You have about 8 minutes.
Come on, Ash, tell me what demon you are.
Come on then, George.
Niz, do you want to have a chat?
Yeah, sure.
I didn't realise I was muted.
Oh, all right.
Would you like to go for a chat, Rob?
Yeah, sure.
Let's go.
Did you?
I'm just going to tell you, I am either the barber or the undertaker.
The two. Okay. I'll tell you that I am either the cult leader or the monk. If I'm the cult leader, I'm yet to think about what my cult might involve. I will think hard on it.
Okay.
It's viable for every.
Okay, so here's the way that works and the way it's been rolled. With Little Monster, Snitch, Jinx. Okay, let's go over the Jinx first of all. Because you guys are asking, let's go ahead and do this. Okay. The Marionette and Little Monster Jinx. The Marionette neighbors a minion, not the demon. The Marionette is not woken to choose who takes the Little Monster token and does not learn that they are the Marionette if they have the Little Monster token. The second one, the Snitch Marionette one, is the one everyone's asking about. The Marionette does not learn 3 not-in-play characters. The demon learns an extra 3 instead. Because the Little Monster is not technically a demon and no one is actually the demon here at the start of the setup, therefore, the Snitch does not affect the Little Monster because it is a setup ability and has to be chosen. There is no one that has the demon role. Therefore, the demon does not get an extra 3 bluffs. The Snitch does, however, put 3 bluffs into the hands of the minions, which is why it works that way. So they would not get, so whoever's holding Little Monster would not get an additional 3. They would only get the 3 from the Snitch being a minion, and they do not get an extra 3 because of the demon. So that's how that works, guys.
The time.
Yeah.
For whichever team I end up on, but
Well,
I
red
am
or
currently
blue.
good.
Red or blue, I'm with you. How about that?
All right. Thanks, Ricky.
All right, see you later.
Yeah. Excellent.
Alright.
I'm glad I'm not the town crier because I'm useless at keeping track of who's nominated.
Well, I just put down the little nominated marker, and then once I get the information, change it to be the right marker.
That makes sense. Yeah.
I think
Excellent.
the little bit of bookkeeping does help.
Enjoy ringing your little bell. Bye for
Thank
now.
you. Bye bye.
Yeah, no, it's
Cool.
cool. I look
Yeah,
forward to sharing your role with everyone because obviously I'm the widow who self-poisoned and know exactly what you are.
Absolutely. I fully believe it.
I will go ahead and explain that
poison
also.
Me then, because I got your name. That's weird.
Oh no, Jojo is actually the demon. You are the marionette, but don't worry about it.
Got it. Cool. Well, I believe you either way. Thanks,
Cool.
George.
No, it's
Okay, so if you take a look at the screen, Little Monster does have a place in the night order. It does act and have a place in the night order. The way that I run it, Little Monster is chosen who's holding it at the beginning of the night when they come right to it. That is the first thing that I do in the night order, and then the kill is separate. That's the way that I run it, and my players will be informed of that if that is the case. So a lot of people do who's holding Little Monster on the spot that Little Monster's at. I do it a little bit differently because it makes more sense to me. Because of Snake Charmer being on here, it gets a chance to find the demon twice when it hasn't had a possibility to move. That's the reason I do it. A lot of people don't necessarily run it that way. That's the way that I run it. So.
Hello, Rob.
Hello.
What would you like to do?
I don't mind. You can
I'll
Go
give
for-
you 2. I will tell you, I am either the barber or the undertaker.
Taker. Cool. I will give you cult leader or snake charmer. There's a possibility I might end up evil this game.
Okay, sounds fair. I just started thinking about it.
I am currently good.
I should be claiming either Brutus or Mark. Is what I should be claiming. See if you can figure it out.
Yeah.
All right. Cheers.
All right. Thank you.
To catch
Alright,
chat
good luck.
up, Jojo hard claim town cried to me, and then I said, "No worries, I'll make sure I vote today." And Jojo was like, "No, you need to nominate." I said, "Of course, you're just the witch." So yeah, gonna make sure I nominate, and if there is a witch, we're gonna kill Jojo tomorrow.
That's hilarious.
Thank you.
Alright, bye.
Hilarious.
Jojo, Rob, not the same team.
Mhm.
That's very interesting given Rob's claim.
So, for chat's benefit, I've claimed Seamstress with Sword Joe and Rob not on the same team, and Niz has claimed something to me.
Snitch.
It is still day one.
I think
Sniz.
Yeah,
Sniz.
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 Maybe I'll change
Alright.
my name to Sniz. Yeah,
Awesome.
so I'm claiming it's a Baron game. I think I've already found another outsider. So
Okay.
I don't know if the Baron's claiming outsider yet, but the minions have bluffs.
Okay, thank you.
I don't know what the second minion is yet. Hopefully there'll be a witch death or something that proves it. I've
I
not heard
suspect
anyone...
there's a witch in play, but I don't know for sure.
Well, I've not heard anyone claim Widow ping, so I think Widow is unlikely. So it's either witch or marionette.
Okay, cool. See you in a bit.
Cool, thank you.
Thank you.
One of us dies first.
Yeah,
By
that's
the-
fine.
I think I got Town Crier, Bounty Hunter, Rainkeeper.
Yeah, a cult leader wasn't in the bluffs I got. Yeah, I got Town Mario, Rainkeeper, Hunter, but I think
Okay.
yeah.
All right, cool.
Have you broken the situation to?
Yeah, I
Lorinda,
told
or is-
Lorinda. Lorinda
Okay.
knows.
Okay,
All
I
right,
can back this up if I talk to Lorinda.
I will vote on your Colts.
Yes,
Good luck.
it might be embarrassing if we get a unanimous vote on the cult, but
Ravenkeeper. Yeah. All right,
Uh,
bye bye.
okay.
All right, let's go ahead and bring these fools back. Welcome back to town, everybody. As per usual, I will give you a few moments to discuss amongst yourselves and do any of the shenanigans that may be on this script.
Skills, can I ask a storyteller question?
Absolutely.
In a Vigor Mortis and Baron game, can there still be two outsiders going on with 10 players?
Okay, so the way that a Vigor Mortis and Baron would work in a base 0, I could add 2 and subtract 1 first, or I could subtract 1 and then add 2. So if it could be, the short answer is yes, it could still be, depending upon how I decided to do it in order.
Okay, thank you.
Has anyone heard of any outsiders?
Yeah.
I haven't chatted with any.
I've heard of one.
Heard of a claim of
I've heard of 3.
3?
wow.
Well, they obviously can't
That's
be
one
3.
too many.
Kill them all.
George would like to juggle that Garogi is the witch, Arif is the marionettes, Jojo is the Baron holding Little Monster, and that Sui is the Ravenkeeper.
Heard.
I want to kill George.
Which one?
There's no need to wait for him to nominate.
There's no. It's George and Garogi. They're different.
JC would like to juggle. I will juggle Sui as the monk, Rob G as the cult leader, Niz as the snitch, Dak as the barber, and Lorinda as the knight.
Heard.
Arif will juggle Garogi as all 4 minions and the Pucker, please.
Heard.
Garogi will juggle Arif through to Dak counterclockwise, all as a seamstress, and then drop all my scissors and accidentally cut myself.
Heard.
Jojo would like to juggle Arif and Lorinda as the Nodashi.
Heard.
Niz will
phew.
juggle Lorinda as the Puka, Lorinda as the Nodashi, Lorinda as the Vigor Mortis, Garogi as the Baron, and Rob G as the Marionette.
Heard.
Rob G would like to juggle Garogi as the snitch, Lorinda as the marionette, Niz as the snitch, and Dak as the snitch. Yeah.
Heard.
Lorinda would like to juggle Lorinda as the witch and JC as the marionette.
Heard.
Arif would like to form a cult, please.
All right, Arif wants to form a cult. Tell us about it.
This is the cult of, if you're unhappy with your role, let's get a day 1 re-rack in with a cult win. I'm good.
All right, you are going to need all good players to vote on this to form a cult. Votes are at 0.5 seconds, starting in 3, 2, 1.
We should get 10 on this. Arif said he's good. It's intransient otherwise.
I absolutely did.
I have
There's
never
no way
heard
this
Arif
could
say he's
fail.
good when he's evil. Never.
And congratulations, a cult has not been formed.
Rob G would like to form a cult.
All right, Rob, tell us about it.
This is the cult of diminishing returns. I expect this is the most votes I'll get for this cult.
You need all good players to form a cult, starting in 3, 2, 1.
Shit.
Well, that's not encouraging.
A cult has not been formed.
Siri would like to form
Tell us about it, Sui.
a cult of on.
You broke up there, Sui. You want to tell us about it again?
Whiskers on kittens.
Excellent. A few of my favorite things and a wonderful script by my wife, Jackie. You are going to need all good players to form a cult, starting in 3, 2, 1.
Is that just a good team?
A cult has not been formed.
Obviously not. Oh shit! Is it a Secret Legion game?
I mean, I'm not good, so I can't help you with your cult win there, Sui, but I'm just there for moral support, you know.
You can do it.
Nominations are open.
Well,
Arif will nominate Niz.
All right, Arif nomination is... And dies. Tell us about it.
Oh, well.
we
Who laughed? Garogi laughed. Garogi laughed. I just want it on record that Garogi laughed. I was going to say, witch check, and there's a town crier on the screen. Wonderful.
Niz.
I believe I'm kind of hard confirmed. The minions in this game are Baron and Witch. I don't think there's any other way for that to happen. So no one is the marionette. Everyone who has a good token knows they're good. And yeah, there's no widow, so the evil team don't know your roles. There's no point voting on this. The demon has to
It's a
kill me.
little monster game.
Could be a little monster. But...
Yeah, but you can't.
Either
be a
way.
marionette. Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
true. In a
think-
little monster game, but
You are going to need 5 to put Niz on the block.
Well, him.
Good. Like you to disregard what I told you in our chat.
Keep forgetting little monster has another minion. But no one said there's a widow.
I'm afraid, Garogi, I cannot disregard that, and I will have to nominate you.
All right, that is not enough Niz to say for the day.
There's got to be some George on George violence here.
All right, let's do it, George. Let's talk about that, George.
So, Garogi hard claimed my role at me, and then when I accused him of being the witch, he said he witch cursed Arif. So.
Oh no!
Garogi, that's some pretty damning information. How do you want to respond?
I mean, it seems pretty conclusive to me. I don't know. I'm not, but I'm just impressed that I managed to call that. I don't know. But I don't think there's much point me giving much of a defense here. I think the town is quite happy to kill me.
You are going to need 5 votes to put Garogi on the block.
Garogi, am I the marionette?
Yes.
Okay.
No. Yeah. Okay. Nice one. Yes. Yes.
Good answer.
Tell Rob as well.
I think we had a kind of different conversation.
6 is enough. Garogi is marked for execution. Final call.
It's your own fault if you didn't tell me I was your married.
George, I'm gonna be honest. I can't even remember what I claimed to you. Oh, I do. I do now. That's it. I do. Yeah.
Closing the day in 10 seconds.
So I expect to be killed tonight.
Niz
Yeah.
nominates Rob G.
All right, Niz, tell me about it.
So I've just been told that I'm the marionette, and the guy who told me that is on the block currently. Just in case I am the marionette, then killing Rob G would be good. And if I'm not the marionette and Rob G is the marionette, we still get an evil.
Rob.
Can't fault that logic. I wasn't told that. I was especially not told that I was the marionette. So if I am the marionette, maybe this is good for me. But I don't think it is. I think it's good for town if I survive.
You will need 6 votes to tie, 7 to put Rob G on the block.
I was also not told I was the marionette until I asked. Did you actually ask?
Okay, Greg, am I the marionette?
No. Just to be absolutely clear here, I'm not the witch, and neither of you the marionette. That, to me, anyway. Actually, I'll speak for your attack.
In that case, I take this nomination back.
1 is not enough. Rob G is safe for the day, closing it in 10.
I mean, I will say before the day ends, I'm quite a good role. If anyone wants to sacrifice themselves for me, they can do. But
5,
most likely would have
4,
poisoned anyway.
3, 2, 1. Garogi is executed and dies. Go to sleep.
But was there a widow's call that went out? I didn't hear anyone say there was a widow.
I haven't heard one.
Does anyone have a good reason to hide a widow's call? I don't think. Oh, there's a snake.
A snake charmer.
Okay.
Would skills do that?
Wood skills. Wood skills put a snake charmer in the game.
Are you attempting to meta me?
I'm pretending to attempt to meta you.
Dory skills will sacrifice JC to you tomorrow.
Yeah, only ongoing info roll is gone. Let's go to Sui. Hello.
Hi.
All right, Sui, who would you like to protect with your monk ability?
Please protect the little baby with Jojo.
All right, Jojo it is. Thank you.
Yay.
All right. Let's go to Jojo. And then we'll do Little Monster. Why not? All right, you are 1 for 1. Who would you like to curse tonight?
JC.
All right, JC.
Like a real juggler.
All right, JC it is. Just hang on for 1 second. All right, which of you two is holding it?
We can also point at someone else.
Yes, you can.
Yeah. I'll point to Jojo.
I'll point to Jojo.
Jojo it is. Thank you. All right, I have to come up with the kill. The question is, do I want to kill... I don't want to kill George S. yet. I think... it's either Sui yeah, I think Sui's probably the best kill here based on the juggle. Okay, Math, the demon can't move because the demon is safe from the demon. That's not how that works. It's safe from demon abilities. The ability moving the little monster is not a ability. It's okay. If I kill Sui, it makes sense because they were juggled as the monk and they possibly paid attention to that. If I kill Niz, it looks like it's possibly a vigor killed minion and Niz is just full of crap. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and take Niz off the board because they could be a vigor killed minion here. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Dax not triggering. JC is gonna get a 3. And with Niz dying, it could be. Hey, Jackie. All right. I think we go ahead and tell JC is going to get the 3. They juggled Niz, which makes Niz look like they possibly are vigor killed here. So I think that's probably the best bet. Well, let's go ahead and do that. Let's tell JC the wonderful news that they're getting a 3. Hello, JC. What number would you like?
Well, Lorinda's told me I'm the marionette, so let's go with a 5 to back up the night bluff, I guess.
Excellent. I'm going to give you a 3.
3. Oh, that works too. Cool. Cheers.
Enjoy. All right. Bounty Hunter and Cult Leader go. All right. I think that's pretty much it. See, here's the thing with Little Monster. Sometimes, in the words of Navian, and I've taken this upon myself to spread this. The problem with Little Monster is too many times I see people that run Little Monster don't want to kill powerful roles. Well, if the information sort of kind of comes out there, you have to kill a powerful role because that's what a demon would do. So getting a powerful role off the board makes them lean that it's not a Little Monster game. Sometimes you got to kill the chambermaid, guys. That's just a fact. Sometimes in a Little Monster game, you got to kill the powerful roles off to try and lead them away from Little Monster game. That's part of your job as a storyteller, is to balance it and give evil just as good a chance to win as good. And killing into powerful roles when it's a Little Monster game helps evil. And that's how you can help evil win in Little Monster games and make it more even and more balanced. All right. let's go ahead and bring him back.
And I
Good morning, town. A beautiful morning, except for the fact that Niz died in the night.
Happens.
Well, I was going to
That's
ask
silly.
Arif and Niz if I could have a chat, and it's going to look slightly weird.
Well, JC, can we have a chat instead then?
I'll go on then.
Dak.
But I would like to chat with them as well in a bit.
Mhm.
And he's my marionette. So if you can let me know later who it's on again today, I can tell JC who it's on again, and JC can have the monster at some point.
Well, you can just whisper.
Yeah, the thing is,
text
JC's going to look for that because I've already spoken to both my neighbours. JC's going to look for that, but I can whisper that.
Yeah.
If it comes to it, I will. But if JC asks me in whispers, I'll ask JC who it's on.
Yeah.
But I'm going to try and get JC to lose this game by having the monster on the last day.
Yeah. What token did you get?
I got the knight token by telling people got seamstress between you and Jojo. But I got the knight between you and Jojo, which was unfortunate.
Oh right, fair. That makes sense. Makes sense. Okay. Well, I'm bluffing cult leader. I'm not sure.
What are you actually?
Whether-
That's the only thing I didn't know because I was told.
Baron.
Yeah,
Because,
that's why I got you down.
I'm responsible. I'm responsible for outsiders.
Niz was the snitch, or Niz claimed snitch. Dax put Barber in his 2.
Yeah, but I think Gorigi was claiming outsiders to me, but from the sounds of it, Gorigi's not an outsider, but seemed to have claimed George S's role to him. So George S might be an outsider.
Okay, I'm curious because Kurogi also knew who it was on and claimed which is exactly what
I think that was just that was literally just Gorigi being
just
Gorogi.
checking you and Jojo haven't got 4 marionettes in this game.
No,
You've
no,
got
no,
5 now because JC's kind of half marionette now as well. So.
Yeah, but
Okay.
yeah, honest. Yeah, you're the only marionette.
Don't give it to me because I just go around causing chaos and try.
Yeah, no, I don't. We're gonna be passing it between it, but you can ask Jojo.
Yeah.
Jojo might currently have it.
Capital O.
Okay.
And I think 3 people nominated, and 2 of them are dead.
Yeah. Yeah. So. Okay. All right. Sounds good.
So that's fun. Yeah.
All right. Good luck. Cheers.
I know one person who's not a minion. Good luck.
Good luck.
Or this wrestler. And I was like, okay, I'm going to put you down as this wrestler. And that's why I think that Dak is probably a good person to monk protect.
Well, if you tried that with me, I'd be like, I don't know what that means.
What's wrestling? But yeah, I think Dak's a good pick to protect.
Okay. I may
What's the
consider
world
that.
when Niz is a bigger killed minion? That's the question.
I was forgetting about that being a possibility.
It's always a possibility, yeah.
Oh
have to be
man,
very
I forgot
careful
that
in the
demon's
script.
on the script. Oh.
Yeah, because he was talking about being confirmed, and I think he's.
I know, and I
claiming
don't know what that
outsider.
means. I don't know if that was meant to be some kind of outsider or what. What does that?
So, as I understand it,
confirmed
Niz
by
is claiming
what?
outsider, and so that's a bit weird to
But
say.
how does
out
that
loud.
confirm itself? I don't understand.
So then it would be a Baron game in Niz's eyes.
Oh,
but
I
then-
see the point. Yeah, that's the only way that it would be added.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
see.
this is probably good, but just never know. Either way, Garogi's probably evil, but also could just be.
I know, but
roleplay
Greg is
from
always
time.
so fleet.
It's just either way. I feel bad for Garogi. I feel really bad for him. I hope he
He
wasn't
laughed.
the witch.
Me too. All right. Good luck, Aaron.
Thank you.
Exactly. I mean, we'll see how it all goes, I suppose. But, yeah, it should be an
Good luck.
interesting one. No worries. Oh, I do not trust Jojo. I don't know why. I don't trust Jojo. Go on then, Skills. Hit me with some advice.
You actually want your fisherman advice? Okay. Let's see. I should probably have thought this out more readily here. Okay. Let's see. What advice can I give you? Okay, the advice that I'm gonna give you is that although outsiders can be problematic, they can be trusted.
Excellent. Very much.
You're welcome.
No worries. And thanks, chat.
So,
Okay.
if George is your name, then that is useful for determining that Garogi's full of it. And
I
if it's not,
think
then
that-
never mind.
I think that George is good. That's
Yeah,
all I'm
I
going to
think
say. You can
Garogi's
read
good.
between those lines.
I think Garogi's the Baron. That's quite
yeah.
likely.
But then who's the witch, right? This is who would pick me day one? Out of everyone, probably all of you.
Well, you're in the 12 o'clock position. It could be anyone. It don't have to be
Yeah.
personal.
Yeah, true. I'm not going to take it personally.
Yep. All right, let's speak to the Wimper, try
Cool.
and get votes and Rob Jill. And,
All right, let's do it.
Cool.
Thanks.
Sounds good.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It was a double bluff, but it didn't work, and George tossed me out immediately. So.
I didn't get to even steward confirm you. That's
Oh no!
right. I was the steward.
Damn it! Oh what?
I was
So
best roll on the script.
me pretending to be the witch isn't even going to work.
No.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah. It's a
I guess I'm just confirmed good. Is that?
How would you?
Welcome back to town, everybody. I'll give you a moment or two to discuss things, and then let's get to action.
I really want to call for a cult today.
Jojo comes for a cult in Aerith's honor.
Yay.
All right, Jojo, tell us about your cult.
I'm not the cult leader. Just run it. Everyone put your hands up on
Jojo,
this.
you're
I'm not
doing
the
it
cult
all
leader.
wrong.
Come on. Everyone put your hands up on this. I'm not the cult leader. Everyone put your hands on this. I'm not the cult leader.
Starting a cult in
No.
3,
If
2,
Jojo is the cult leader,
1.
Everyone put your
Best.
hands
I
on
mean,
this.
We'll
it's
have
a
to
way
get
of
all
playing
in.
it.
Everyone put your hands on this. I'm not the cult leader. Oh, boom. Eat garbage. I'm
Oh
kidding.
dear, I guess
I'd like to inform you that a cult has not been formed.
Oh.
Oh, Lorena
Yeah,
would
Could
actually-
have been glorious. Could have been glorious.
Learn to confirm good. Rob G will call for a cult.
And tell us about your cult, Rob.
Continues to be the cult of diminishing returns. If we can get defy expectations and get more than, was it 6 from yesterday? That would be great, but I expect less.
You will need all good players to form a cult. Vote starting in 3, 2, 1.
We really need to get 5 on this. You mean?
Ooh, hands down.
Oh,
Oh wow.
8?
Congratulations! A cult has not been formed.
Hmm.
oh,
JC and
Who would like to form a cult of cake?
A cult of cake. Are we speaking of the delicacy bakery version or the band?
Wait a minute.
Delicacy bakery version.
Very well. I will go ahead and run this. You're going to need all good players to form a cult. Starting in 3, 2, 1.
I like the innocent version of Skills' life, where those are the only 2 types of cake.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If I were not on Gen Con, I would go into further details. You have not formed a cult.
We are getting massive amounts of votes on cults this game. consistently.
We're just like, let's get this game over with.
Nominations are open.
I had a thought
Go.
about the cult leader and how the deaths might be strategic about flipping a cult leader. Does anyone else think that?
I do not think that.
There's only been one death at night, and the demon knew they had to kill me at some point. Anyway.
Okay. Not if there were 3 outsider claims, but fair enough.
I don't think there are.
I don't think there are now.
One's back down.
Okay, one's back down. All right.
I think
One
one of
was
them
me.
pivoted to witch.
Yeah.
So I am the juggler, and I do not have a 5. I want to get confirmation from all the people I've juggled before I reveal the number to everyone. Arif and Niz both know it. But given that, should I just nominate one of the people I'm suspicious of, or am I witch bait?
I mean,
I'll save it. George nominates Lorinda.
All right, George nominates Lorinda. Tell us about it, George.
I am the fisherman. My advice suggests that I think that the juggler number has been messed with. Lorinda is sat next to one of the potential jugglers. So,
Lorinda.
I'm a spent knight, so we can kill me.
All right, you are going to need 4 votes to put Lorinda on the block. Starting.
If players aren't voting, I'm going to use your spot. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Nope.
Look at those votes pop
Uh-oh.
up.
Whee.
Everyone respects Niz too much to waste Niz's vote.
That's it.
and yeah, wasn't witch cursed.
Hooray!
That's because I died. I was planning to, but you know.
4 is enough. Lorinda is slated for execution. Second call.
I got good advice from George about JC being witch bait, so I was going to take it on board if he hadn't killed me.
Lorinda nominates Dak.
All right, tell us about it.
Witch check.
Dak.
I'll give you the Dak defense. I didn't hear you. I was sleeping.
4 votes to tie. 5 to put Dak on the block.
Oh, JC, this is a place.
My demon's on the block, Niz. I need to help this.
You're just no dashy poison.
2 is not enough. Dak is safe for the day. Lorinda is still slated for execution. Final call. Closing it in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lorinda is executed and dies. Have a good night, everyone.
Oh, I was very wrong. Very wrong. Okay. Interesting.
I know we've chatted like 4 times already this game, Niz, but can we have a quick follow-up tomorrow?
All right, so I think the kill is probably going to be Sui here.
Yeah,
Let's
always.
see what they want to do, though.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Sui, who would you like to protect? I believe you're muted to me, hon.
I thought I am. There was an alarm going off. Dak, please.
All right, Dak it is. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so Dak was not going to be the kill anyways, so I'm not too worried by that. Go to JoJo. All right, JoJo, who would you like to curse?
JC again?
JC it is. Stick right there.
Mhm. We getting Robin here?
All right, who's holding?
Me.
I'll point to myself.
Ooh.
All right, again, ask.
I will. I can just stay silent.
I'll point to myself again.
I need a consensus here.
I'll point to Jojo.
Jojo it is. Thank you.
It's because of that juggler number. He's not safe.
That's fair. That's absolutely fair. All right. Jojo's holding for the third day in a row, which is amazing, by the way. We have no information to do the rest of the night. So, yeah, that's it. Okay, so the kill, I believe, is probably going to be... I think it's going to be Sui. They're in the juggler claim. I think that's probably the best way to do it. Yeah, we're gonna do Sui. Been enough days where their claim has probably gotten out and leaked somewhere. So I think Sui makes the most sense as a kill. Also, JC could be lying about there being the juggler. Dak could be lying. Niz could easily be Vigor killed here. Rob's in the juggler, misinformation, so they could be evil. I don't want to kill George yet, even though they are confirmed by the steward. I think I kill George tomorrow. Because I think that just works better as far as building worlds. Sui makes the most sense to me. Alright. Night Order, I believe that's enough. Sui does keep the bigger world alive. All right, let's go back. Good morning, everybody. Beautiful morning, except that Sui died in the night.
Rob. I see what's going on here. Sunshine.
Sunshine State.
I think I know exactly what's happening.
Oh, good. I don't.
Pray tell, Rob. Why don't you tell the class?
It's fun.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine.
I think it's
No,
just
I need to
fine
know.
right now. It's just fine.
Well, I'll vote on a cult today.
Everything's fine.
So that told me it couldn't just be a little monster game with Lorinda as the witch and me as the marionette.
I think it might. I mean, if Rob is the cult leader, it might have, you didn't vote, so that
I
might
did
have
not
been the
vote.
thing.
Yes,
Um,
which
the
it means I'm
reason-
not the marionette. So I figure if
Okay.
if I am poisoned, then it would be through no dashi.
Yeah, I thought Lorenzo was on Dashi because Jojo claimed Town Fire who had a note, and Grogi nominated day one.
Okay.
So I didn't trust Jojo's information. I thought maybe your three was suspect. So that's why I thought the game would just end when Lorinda died. But it didn't, which means I'm starting to look at other demon candidates. I think cult leader is a strange demon bluff. I don't really expect it. I obviously trust Dak. Obviously, George seems to be confirmed by Arif, kind of. Although, if George is an Odashi, yeah, George could be an Odashi. Arif's information could be bogus. Yeah, I think it's between George and Jojo. At least in rules where you're good.
George
But you're obviously not a
Nodashi,
marionette.
yes. Yeah, I don't think it's possible for me to be marionette now. I guess Dak could be playing a blinder, but then we'd be missing an outsider.
I mean, if Dak's playing a blinder, Dak deserves to win. Dak gets screwed over too much.
Yeah, that's fair. So, if the 3 is sober, then, like, I think from outside account, it would have to be.
Oh yeah, Dak is hard confirmed good.
Dak is confirmed good, and then the fact that Sui died in the night implies that Sui's probably good, which means we should probably kill Rob today.
Yeah, Sui was useful because Sui was obviously a demon candidate there. But obviously, if Sui's saving people, that would have given us 10 as well.
If the 3 is poisoned, then it's almost certainly not marionette because we're still in the hard confirmed good Dak by outside account world, which means that it would have to be Nodashi. Well, I guess there's a world where you're a Vigor killed minion, but if you're a Vigor killed minion, you've got me way on the.
If I'm a Vigor killed minion, then Dak has to be evil as well because we've got 2 outsiders. So.
Oh no, because Vigor could make it -1.
Oh yeah, true.
But I'm for now I'm blind trusting you, and if you've got.
So.
Yeah, you're still nice enough to talk to me, even though I'm not out.
Oh no, of course.
I'm the knight, but you know.
Yeah, yeah, of course, you're the knight, and I'm the steward. Wait,
And
no,
JC
I am actually the steward. This is the problem. I am actually the steward. So.
Right, no, I do actually believe that, and honestly, JC is the marionette, but maybe I'm just distracting you. It's actually Jojo that's the marionette.
I at this point, I've got one person and one person only that I trust, and that's it. So
Are they
nothing
alive
will
or
steer
dead?
me away from that path.
Are they alive or dead?
I will not say.
Oh goodness gracious!
Oh, they're good. They're alive. They're alive.
They're good and they're alive. Yeah, I don't
they're
think
good and they're alive.
Unless you
they
are
are
the
specifically
marionette.
good.
Okay.
At the start of the game, they are specifically good.
Okay. Cool.
Unless I've been poisoned.
Got it. All right. Thank you.
Cool. Thank you. You too. Oh, I might have let on too much info skills. Oh no.
Oh, you think so?
No, Lorinda's probably good, right? Right? Right?
Okay, bye.
I think I've got a actually pretty good idea. Yeah, I got a pretty good idea.
I always love
about
seeing Arif
what's
in a
happening this
crisis.
game. I think Evil are pretty well convinced I'm the cult leader, whether or not I am, but I am, obviously. And they're killing around me.
Well, if you are the cult leader, which I do trust that you are, I am fairly certain that you are now sat next to 2 good players. So,
yes,
I'm quite happy to go for a cult win today.
Yeah, but the thing is, I was evil on day 1, and then I was good. I've been good for 2 days, so I'm more. Yeah, I'm definitely on that track. I don't know whether it was Garogi who to flip me on night 1, or if it was Sui, but.
I mean, I don't think it could be both of them.
Yes,
and that you had to flip.
That's a potential world, but then I think Sui dying in the night there would that be a Vigor? But then the Vigor in like a lot of worlds, if Sui is a Vigor killed minion, it's more likely to poison me. Oh, it might poison me and lock me in good now, right? Because I was good the day before. But actually, is that beneficial?
I think Lorinda was a minion.
I was a minion. Yeah.
You were a minion. Are you no longer a minion?
Huh? I was the witch, but
It
now I'm a
hacked
dead
out.
witch.
You got one.
Well, welcome back to town, everybody. I will give you a moment or two, and then noms will open.
Lorinda, are we going to have to start calling you
4,
Glenda?
5 alive.
I think we should definitely go
Glenda!
for today.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that Rob G is either starting evil or currently evil.
Roger will call for a cult.
Yes.
All right, tell us about it.
I've had an interesting journey this game, and I think this is the best day to go for it.
You are going to need all good players to form a cult. Starting in 3, 2,
I don't mind this.
1.
Believe,
Go
Dave,
for it.
believe.
No, we're
That's
not
great.
going for it. The neighbours of the cult leader don't know.
A cult has not been formed.
Got wrenching.
Oy.
Is it worth me info dumping at this point?
I think we spent a long time talking to dead players, JC, so probably useful for them.
Can I say something too?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
So, if I trust... So, based on what I know, I think that if the cult leader's real, then Lorinda and JC were the only two that didn't put their hand up on it. And I think that Lorinda's a minion, so I think that JC's good, I think the Dak's good, I think that...
I
Rob's
didn't
the
put my hand
cult?
up.
Sui also, yeah. Sui
No,
also.
that was yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the previous day?
Yes.
The one where we got 9 or 8 on Rob's?
Yeah,
Okay.
the one I was like actually pretty excited, but because only 2 people didn't, and it was JC and Lorinda.
I think that leaves one demon candidate if we trust the cult leader, and that would be George. He's
There's
not a
mechanical
minion.
problem with that, though, Jojo. Which
Yeah,
Okay.
JC
George
can
is a
help to
minion.
do.
But I am a minion, Jojo. You told me I was a minion today.
I actually figured out that somebody else nominated it yesterday too, and there were 2.
That info
nominated.
wouldn't line up with your first day's info.
So my juggler number was a 3. That was on Sui as the monk, Rob as the cult leader, Miz as the snitch, Dak as the barber, Lorinda as the knight. All 5 of them are sticking to those claims. So we've got 2 worlds. The first world is that my information is sober, and contained within the 5 people are 2 people who lied and are doubling down on the lies, which presumably either means evil or a live snake charmer. I can't see any other role on this script that would want to be doubling down. The other world is that my information was Droizen, which basically would have to be, given that I've survived this long, would have to be from Nodashi, unless Niz is a Vicar Killed minion, but I'm on the Niz is a good boy train, so I'm only looking at Nodashi. And depending on where you want to place your minions, that would make the demon either Jojo or Rob.
Yeah.
Nominations are open.
Myself and JC discussed the George S. Nodashi world, but it doesn't work with that juggler number.
Yeah,
George-
JC is my
George-
marionette. I told JC this on day 1. I told
Lorinda
him
did tell me this
I
on
had
day
the little monster. I told him I had witch curse. I told him everything on day 1. He still doesn't believe me.
Yeah, we
Lorinda-
played out in evil last week, Lorinda.
The thing is, Lorinda, I know that at least one of us has to be good if Rob is the cult leader. If Rob is not the cult leader, then unless Rob is exactly the snake charmer, in which case he should probably just out it now, in the name of solving the game. Pause for potential outing.
I'm not the snake charmer, but the interesting information I have for town is that I was the evil cult leader on night 1.
Yeah, that's better.
I've since been good.
I think that makes sense.
Makes sense.
Oh, yeah, so if Rob is claiming cult leader, then at least one of Lorinda and me has to be good, unless Rob was Droizen, I guess. But I can't be the marionette in that world.
Yeah.
So.
He
Funny
could
enough,
be evil.
I can be the bigger poisoned by Stewie. Funny enough, but I don't.
That's been
I'm dead.
Page
So at this stage, everyone's information is outed other
Okay.
than JoJo's, and
I
JoJo's
said,
information. Oh, have you
I'm
said
the
it?
town
Okay.
crier with a no on Aerith, Niz, and Garogi. No, not Garogi. No on George. Aerith, Niz, and George. And then a
Did
yes
Garug-
on George and Lorinda.
Did Grogi not nominate day one?
No, it was George,
didn't,
Aerith,
no.
and Niz.
Oh, okay, interesting.
He chose
put
not
all
to
them on
engage on George violence.
It's not
Okay.
Garogi, it's George.
there. Sorry. Okay, that
So
changes
I'm
policy.
pretty sure that George, Aerith, and Niz are not minions, so I don't think that Niz is Vigor Guild. And I think that Lorinda's a minion.
Yeah.
That easy.
Okay.
Second call.
If Lorinda's not a minion, he guessed that Arif would be the witch cursed player.
I really
George
wish
is gonna
JC
nominate
had.
JoJo.
What was that?
George nominates JoJo.
Tell me about it.
I'm going to work on the stupid principle that I trust my information, so I trust Dak. JC's information, broadly speaking, lines up with a number of worlds, which makes me have to go with Rob or JoJo. I can see worlds where Rob genuinely is the cult leader. I'm struggling to believe the JoJo as Town Crier world at the moment. I don't know what it is, but it's a gut feeling that says it's JoJo. And I don't want to give them a barber swap tonight and make us have it questioning whatever the hell is happening.
JoJo.
I'm fairly convinced that by the juggler number, it's just Rob. Like, if I'm the Nodashi, then Aerith's information will be poisoned, and I'm calling Lorinda a minion. So JC's information will be poisoned. Sure, JC's information could be poisoned. I don't know Aerith's information, so, but sure, whatever. If you want to put 3 on me, put 3 on me.
You are going to need 3 to put JoJo on the block.
I think I trust Arif's information. Wouldn't out it, but I trust it.
Yeah.
Saying,
This is leader speed! Cult leader speed!
That might have saved you, Jojo.
That is not enough.
Time to put their hands up.
I will nominate Rob, please.
All right, JC nominates Rob and dies. Tell us about it.
Whoa.
Oh, okay. So,
Oh, okay.
well, this suddenly got a lot worse.
Yeah.
Okay. So that means that Garogi and Lorinda, unless Garogi's a marionette and Rob is a witch holding the baby, then we've got 2 evils alive. Which means that Rob is probably evil. We're screwed. Let's just vote on Rob and move on.
Rob.
I am currently
Oh, no, if
evil.
Rob's a minion.
I am not holding a baby, so I am down with this.
You are going to need
Son of a
2
bitch.
to put Rob on the block.
We're down to.
Oh, I have no idea. If
Oh,
that's
this could be the
true.
final vote of the game.
We actually voted on this. Should we
Well, it's the
skip?
final vote of the
Why
game.
argue with that vote?
I was going to say,
Oh,
He's
is
not
that
a cult
evil?
leader.
Why are we voting today again?
Because we're down to 4. Well, we've used some noms already.
Wait,
We're
we
down
can
to
we can
4.
just vote tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't know why we're not skipping it.
If it's
But do
not
we
a
have
little
good pairs
monster-
with noms?
5 is enough. Rob is marked for execution.
If it's not a
Jojo
little monster, it could have been
nominates-
final day.
Lorinda.
Mhm.
JoJo nominates Lorinda. Tell us about it.
If we want to tie it, like, it feels wild to execute now.
Lorinda.
I don't know what's happening. It's great.
Oh my god.
5 to tie. 6 to put Lorinda on the block.
This feels wrong. Doesn't it?
Jojo, I think everyone
If-
alive
if
on
you,
Rob is
uh,
good. So that's why we've gone for it.
Niz, are you Vigor killed?
No, I'm not the good for generally.
Okay.
Dak, no. Oh.
It's
So
not
this
going
is
to
just
happen
demon
either
killing.
way. Need 5.
3
Not gonna
is
happen.
not enough. Final call.
We would have to have burned dead votes. Ugh.
Yeah.
Let's just hope we're right.
I'm struggling to
I
find
win.
other equals.
You know.
Closing the day in 10 seconds.
I don't know what the demon is, but I don't know if it's a marionette. Or a
Garogi marionette. Rob,
5,
Witch, Lorinda
4,
Baron works, I
3,
think.
2, 1. Rob is executed and dies. Ah, wonderful, wonderful game.
Go team.
Let's go to a Grim.
Okay.
Attention.
Yeah, we're all in suspense.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and start with let's start with Dak, who was in fact your barber. We'll go to George S., who was your fisherman. George, what was your advice?
Although outsiders may be problematic, they could be trusted. Or words to that effect.
Fair enough. That means that we can go ahead and go to Niz, who was in fact your snitch. JC, your juggler. JC, who did you juggle?
Lorinda Knight, Dak Barber, Niz Snitch, Sui Monk, Rob Cult Leader.
Well, let's go to Sui, who was in fact your monk.
3 for 3 so far.
We're gonna go to let's go to Lorinda, who thought they were the knight, but in fact they were the marionette.
Oh no! Oh no!
Don't like that.
Let's go to Garogi, who got framed for a witch
wow.
kill. They were the Undertaker. Sad. We have Arif, the steward, who saw George S. correctly. Rob G was the Baron, who was unfortunately not holding Little Monster. That was JoJo the entire game, who was your witch. The Snitch Bluffs were Town Crier, Bounty Hunter, and Raven Keeper. Rob went off script and decided to go Cult Leader the entire game, which was hysterically funny on my end.
Very good.
Bravo, little
Bravo.
baby.
No, I was really
Oh,
paranoid Sui was actually the cult leader when you claimed cult leader to me. But
So-
then when we got the only person who didn't vote in your cult was Lorinda, I was like, okay, great.
Nice. So Dak would have died in the night. So game is over.
I was going to say.
And the funny part is I had so much stress on JoJo, thanks to Lorinda and his fake seamstress things.
Jojo outed me immediately on day one, so I thought it'd be really funny if I claimed that JC was my marionette and I was the witch with the curse on Arif. It didn't work, but it probably made enough questions about whether there's a witch or not still in place.
So funnily enough, Lorinda's information as the knight, they received Rob and JoJo. So that could have gone horribly wrong if Lorinda didn't believe that they were the marionette.
Oh, I just kept telling them what I heard as well. I just kept telling the truth because no one's going to believe what I say anyway. So I just went with the truth. I can't believe
Amazing.
JoJo and Rob weren't on the same team. I just told them.
Beautiful.
Love it.
I wasn't sure until you revealed for sure that I was not the marionette. But it was great. Well played, JoJo and Rob.
Yeah.
Well, so should
JoJo,
we-
2 out of 3 witch kills. Well done.
Yeah.
And JC,
Efficiency.
you were witched on day 2.
Lorinda told me.
Yep.
Good call.
Yeah.
Lorinda.
So technically, JoJo was 2 for 2 on their kills because they never moved it from the second night.
Yeah.
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 I love playing witch.
So I'm sitting there, friggin' Arif, literally after they talk to you, JoJo, the whole, so help me God, if I nominate JoJo and I die, I'm blaming you, and they never did. They never blamed you.
I said you gotta nominate, and you were
Yeah.
like, "Oh, you're the witch." And I was like,
Yeah, I was like, you're the witch then.
I'm
then
so
I never
sorry,
gave it
Garogi, that
That's all right.
Grogi.
It's all good.
And then it comes out with Garogi saying that they witch cursed Arab. It's just like, well,
Yeah.
What a pick.
let's go ahead and just prove that correct.
I was going to say, I literally just sort of went, okay, you've just hard claimed my role at me. Let's pick a minion and see what you say. Because Garogi is the sort that would actually tell me his plans.
Yeah.
To be fair, George did say Grogi is probably wrong place, wrong time right now.
So your information, Arif, what was that again?
I confirmed that George was good.
Right, yeah, okay. Lovely.
I just had a quick look in chat.
Yeah, it was
people
the
were
point
I
happy
was
about
building
it.
a George Nodashi world, so that could have worked.
Yeah, George Nodashi World still would have worked if Arif had gotten that information. So the Nodashi up in that upper corner still worked properly.
No, not with JC's info though.
It does work with JC's,
Lorinda and
it
Rob
does.
are both minions.
Yeah, it works if Lorinda and Rob are both minions. Absolutely, it still works.
Or one of them Snake Charmer, yeah.
Yeah, that
I had
information
a
does
vote
work.
in chat, and chat were wondering why JC didn't nominate day 2 and how bad it was going to look for me. But I told JC that it was on him day 2 because I asked JoJo and she had told me that it was on JC, so I told JC to keep him nominated. Which is why I nominated anybody, just to eliminate the number of people who the witch could be on, so JC would doubt it more and more as he didn't nominate more and more people are nominating.
Jesus.
Yeah. If it hadn't been for
yeah.
that cult, it's like
Yeah, the
either
cult
Rob is
screwed it.
evil, in which case I've run out of places for me to be the marionette, because clearly Garogi's evil. Or one of us has to be good.
And then I don't mind.
Crazy
After
thing
I
is
died,
that
I was
Rogi
happy
wants
to
to
die
be
because then we're down to
called
six,
JoJo.
and then this happens anyway.
Yeah.
Just can't kill a little baby.
Well,
No,
it's,
bye, bye.
it's also great because George stated that JoJo was the demon on day 1, and nobody followed up on that.
I was.
Well,
I never let go of the little monster. I had it the whole game.
Yeah, the entire game JoJo held Little Monster. Night 3 was kind of iffy because they were going back and forth. They each wanted to hold it themselves.
No, the reason I was pointing to myself is that I was convinced, for some reason, that we had a living Undertaker who's going to see Lorinda as the marionette. So I was like, we had to get it away from. But then, obviously, that was absolutely fine.
So
Well-
me and Sui were having a conversation, and we were literally saying how we had a bit of suspicion on JoJo, but it's hard to not trust someone who's holding a baby, literally.
All right.
Yeah.
Completely
For
understandable.
me, it was more a case of the, like, in that final 4 situation, it was we know there's a barber, they're going to get the barber swap at night. It's almost, you're playing 50-50 whichever way you go. You got to just go for one of them.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's going to do it for this evening's festivities. Say goodnight to chat, everybody.
Night,
Night,
chat.
chat.
All right, chat, thank you so much for joining us here on Gen Con TV for your weekly dose of Blood on the Clocktower. Remember, you've got us every single Thursday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. over in the UK. So, for those of you that are interested, make sure you head over to the Pandemonium Institute in about a half hour because there's going to be a character reveal, and they have a special guest joining them. If you guys like No Rolls Barred, John Gracie is going to be joining them for at least 2 games. So make sure you head over to the Pandemonium Institute, see the new character reveal, and John Gracie, of course, joining Ben, Aggie, and Ed over on the Pandemonium Institute. With that being said, remember you can always check me and Jackie out on Saturdays here in the States at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to have Missing Pieces for you. That's right, Missing Pieces BGC here on Twitch. So check us out Saturdays, 3 p.m. Eastern Time for some more Blood on the Clocktower. Until next time, please be careful out there. Have a good night, everybody.